tremble!
Shadowbats came screaming out of the sky, heading straight for the lone Starmax. Their only hope was the surprise packages Crowbar had left on the Shadowbats hours before. Summoning every last ounce of his expertise, Dash Derringer at last maneuvered the Starmax clear of its deadly pursuers. Now, Dash snarled.
Jonathan! Package from your mother, Jonathan.
The name's Flash, Roger.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Flash Moskowitz.
Oh, wow. A Starmax bomber with power deploy cargo bay and Magnalock capabilities.
Yeah, that's about as close as you'll ever get to one.
2 years at Star Academy, and he's never even been in a flight simulator.
Which reminds me, Astro, we have a simulation run at 0900. See ya, rocket jock.
Yeah, we gotta fly.
You'll see. I'll show you. One day, I'll be Flash Moskowitz, ace of the spaceways.
Fort Bragg Tower to Starcom 1. You are cleared for dock.
Roger, ETA 3 minutes to Fort Bragg.
Good. Captain Ruffing wants to see you in 4 minutes.
I wonder if Crowbar will be there, too.
I still don't know what we're doing on Luna.
Come on, Tom. Just one quick shot.
No way, Moskowitz. If I got caught loaning out my M3, Ruffing would have my hide. Ah, nuts.
Your flux dispersal timing's probably off. That's usually a problem with these cheap training models. This should do it. It's okay now. Aw, come on. Let me fire a couple of shots for fixing your gun.
Moskowitz! Captain Ruffing wants to see you.
Me?
What does Rick Ruffing want with us?
Nobody's talking. Must be top secret.
I'm not informed any more than you are on this case. Luna is crawling with dark spies, so all I know is that you're to proceed to Star Force research and development on Mars.
What?
Then what are we doing on Luna?
Picking up your cover.
Our cover?
Every year, a cadet of exceptional academic quality is chosen for the work-study project at Star Force headquarters on Saturn. Officially, you'll be escorting this year's cadet to Saturn. But that's only officially.
And who might the lucky cadet be?
Flash Moskowitz, Space Cadet reporting for duty, sir.
Are you okay? Hey!
Oh. Hi, Dash. I'm dreaming, right?
No, Moskowitz. You've been chosen for this year's work-study project.
Oh. That's nice. And I'm gonna fly with you guys?
That's right. In 3 hours, we take off in the Starmax.
The Star Max. Smoking rockets, I got a pack.
Captain, has that boy had any space experience?
No, he's Science Division. Bad eyes. This'll be a big thrill for him.
Likewise, I'm sure.
Patch me into CadetNet.
CadetNet logged on. Incoming messages from Buzz Corey, Roger Manning.
Never mind that. Outgoing message for every cadet in Star Academy. While you're all cooling your jets on Luna, guess who's gonna be blasting off with the members of Starcom? Me! Flash Moskowitz, ace of the space lanes. Rocketing off to fight for interplanetary justice. Missions of daring in the wild, vast reaches of space. Preserving universal freedom in the world beyond tomorrow.
Ulrich, why do you waste my time?
We just monitored a most unusual message over CadetNet.
The computer message board for running those space cadets?
One of whom is leaving within the hour with Dash Derringer.
You've got my attention.
The hard copy is on your screen, General Vondar.
They're heading for Saturn, by way of Mars. Why don't they use the Transstar warp drive? And why would Starcom be assigned to protect a mere boy? Entered Science Division, age 11. This child's a scientific genius.
And a worthy prize for Emperor Dark.
Yes, that thought had crossed my mind, Borek. But I want to know why they're stopping on Mars. Prepare my shadow bat for liftoff.
Space Cadet Moskowitz, ready to blast off for adventure, sir.
A very good cadet. But for now, we'll just blast off for Mars, okay?
Yes, sir.
By the way, I didn't catch your first name.
It's Flash, sir.
I might have known.
Ready for action, sir.
You'd probably be more comfortable in the cargo module.
But, sir, shouldn't someone be on surveillance? When Starcom's on the job, the evil shadow forces of Emperor Dark are lurking nearby, following our every move.
Yeah, we know. We count them among our biggest fans. Relax, kid. Seems I heard somewhere you haven't had much flight experience.
That's a load of space gas, sir. Why,
You're not calling Captain Ruffing a liar, are you?
No, sir. But I know how this ship works inside out.
I'm sure you do. But we've had a bit more hands-on experience.
Yeah, we're experts in our field. Trust us.
Lock on to their trajectory.
Mars, the red planet. Like the god of war for whom it is named, it is a place of intense danger.
Knock it off, will you, Flash?
I had a feeling we'd find you here, Crowbar. What is this thing?
I'm afraid that's classified, gentlemen.
I'm beginning to think that nobody knows.
All this secrecy over a little box which we have to drag the long way to Saturn.
Regulation A39. When transporting materials of value to the enemy, full security measures will be taken.
And in this case, they're well-deserved.
But why not just pop it through a star bridge?
Because if you carried this baby through a star bridge, you would make it out the other side.
Jumpin' Jupiter! This is the max!
What are you doing here?
That's an oscillation hyperthruster, right? Somebody finally solved the charged particle deceleration problem.
That's totally classified. How do you know that?
Well, you can tell just by looking at it.
How does he know that?
He's a bright kid.
Well, get him out of here.
Thanks for the science lesson, Flash. Now try to stay out of trouble while we finish up here.
Should I stand watch? We might need a good man with a mega laser.
Right. We'll call you.
Guess Dash and the boys have things well in hand there. Better keep an eye out for suspicious characters. I bet this place is crawling with Dark's evil minions.
New to Mars?
Just passing through. I'm flying with Dash Derringer.
And the Starcom team? That is exciting.
Better than that, I've been assigned to help transport the oscillation hyperthruster to Saturn.
Yes, I know.
You do? Isn't it great? Why, that baby will make the TranStar warp drive as obsolete as the old Titan missile.
That's just what I wanted to hear. Now, boy, you're going to take me to visit your friend, Dash Derringer.
Go blast your jets!
Warwick, after him!
We'll make sure it's stowed snug in the cargo bay of the Starmax, Anders.
Just make sure you keep it away from that kid.
There's a man outside with a laser pistol.
Tell him we've already got one.
I've come for the hyperthruster, Derringer, and the boy.
Why don't you come and get him?
As you wish.
That's it, Crowbar. Full blast setting. Blast him! Nail him!
I'm trying.
Is there a back exit to this shooting gallery?
Right behind you.
Slim, grab that thingamajig.
After them!
Anders, is there any way we can slow him down?
Once we're in the airlock bay, yeah.
That ought to do it. Maybe not.
Scramble the lock.
Too late.
Ever used one of these before?
Sure. Well, I know how to take one apart.
You're not instilling me with a whole lot of confidence, kid.
Leaping Luna! This is easy!
Slim, there's no way we can get past them to our Starmax. We'll have to use the Sturgeon. Anders, this old training vehicle had better be operational. Run for it!
Yeah! Eat photon, shadow scum!
We gotta get this old bird in the air now.
Blazing to new adventures in the high frontier.
Shut him up.
To my shadow band! We must follow them!
In 2 minutes, they'll be all over us again. Which means you've got 1 minute to tell us what the blazes happened down there.
That guy. He seemed to know about our mission. When I mentioned the hyperthruster.
You blabbed about the hyperthruster to General Vondar?
Nice going, rocket jockey. Did you give him our private phone numbers while you were at it?
That was General Vondar? He sure looks different in the comic book.
Terrific! A mission so secret even we don't know about it, and he hands it to Dark on a silver platter.
Somebody lock that kid up. He's a menace.
You don't have to. I'll go.
Poor kid. I feel kinda sorry for him.
If we survive the next 20 minutes, then you can feel sorry for him.
You heard Vondar. He wants the hyper thruster and the kid.
I can't imagine why.
Shadowbat closing in from behind.
Crowbar, go check on Flash. Make sure he stays in his room. Here we go, folks.
You okay, kid?
What do you care?
I like you, kid. We all do. Really.
Are you space happy? Dash hates my guts.
Nah, he doesn't. He just doesn't like you pretending to be something you're not.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're a bright kid. Stop trying to be a space jockey all the time and do what you do best. Use your mind. Then you'll be a real hero. That sounds like Vondar's knock. Gotta go.
Use my mind instead. That's it!
Parasite locked on for boarding.
Slim, Crowbar, Anders, head down and meet them.
That's their only way in.
They're gonna blow the bolts.
Find the hyper thruster and the boy.
Slim, Crowbar, come in. Something's happened to them.
There! That does it!
Slim, are you all right?
I felt better.
You won't get away with this, you shadow rat.
Silence, boy! At last, the oscillation hyperthruster, the ultimate faster-than-light star drive.
Your kind is doomed to failure. You face the wrath of Dash Derringer and the U.S. Space Force.
Silence! We will install this in my Shadowbat and rule the solar system.
Ha! When Dash Derringer learns what you've done, he'll kick your tail fins from here to Pluto.
Shut up!
There's no sign of the kid.
But the hyper thruster's still here.
We better follow them.
You'll be sorry. When Dash Derringer comes blasting out of the spaceways, you'll be singing a different tune.
Shut that brat up!
How?
Hyperthruster install. No matter. In a few seconds, we'll be at Emperor Dark's headquarters on the far side of the solar system. Then this loudmouth will be his problem.
Space gas. When Dash Derringer catches up with you, he'll blast your jets. For keeps.
Shut up!
All right!
The hyperthruster doesn't work.
That's rather obvious, isn't it? The whole tail section of the ship's blown to bits. To the parasite, we must escape.
But what about the boy?
I don't ever want to see that brat again as long as I live.
so I jerry-rigged a bomb that looked like the hyperthruster.
Kid, you did good. See what happens when you start using your brain?
After what you did, we really owe you one.
Well, now that you mention it,
Uh-oh.
our heroes head home after another triumphant mission. The freedom of the planets had been preserved, thanks to the brave men of Starcom and their new friend, Flash Moskowitz, Space Cadet!
Hey, Dash, are you sure Saturn's ready for this guy?
Cookie jar!